So this is the rule of as long as. You can see the structure here, formation is here, given clause with as long as plus affirmative sentence.
Chat option is on.
Yes.
Chat option is on.
Oh, sorry.
You can see.
Thank you so much. Now, is it working?
It's okay.
Can you draw some picture on my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Zubair. Every class you must just recollect this thing or just help your teacher to just turn it off, okay? Because whenever sometimes we start our class, we forget to turn it off. But we know that the bad consequence of chat box. So wait here until as long as I come back, wait here unless I come back, wait here till I come back. So all this belongs to the same rule, but it has a different look. It has a different look. Somehow they are close to one another. Unless, till, until, and as long as. So Allah will be with us as long as
we follow His commandments.
We follow His commandments, or we pray to Him, or we stay in the right path. Okay, Allah will be with us as long as we will be in the right path. We follow His commandments. We pray to Him. That's it. So He worked as long as, you can see here, notice carefully there the sentence has started with past tense. So second clause will be followed by the same tense. He worked as long as he finished his job. He finished his job. He worked as long as he finished his job. He worked as long as he needed. He worked as long as I told him. These are the things we can use. Does it make sense? Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Read as long as you complete your task. Read as long as you didn't finish your job or you didn't finish your home task. Read as long as it's possible for you. So everybody please write down the sentence. It's really important. Discussing only a rule, that will not work. If you apply this rule within 4 or 5 sentences, too many girlfriend, you just stay there. I will not allow you to attend my class. Somebody is trying to enter my class using the name too many girlfriend. Okay. So if you are an intruder, if you are a fraud, you will not be able to attend my class. Last day we had a discussion with the teachers, so we will not enable our disable our waiting room. We will enable it so that you just stay there at first. I will check and then I will let you in. That's better, because sometimes some of the fool or some of the stupid just use different kind of names, especially in Shoidul sir class, then Shofik sir class, and
Yes, sir.
even
Yes, sir.
some of our female teacher has faced some difficulties. This is really shocking for us.
The religion class also.
Also, okay. So you can advise him. You can help your teacher, giving him advice or helping him by just showing him some rules. That means it's all about security. Because it's really important when you are attending a class with proper attention, then something happens just like this, everything will mess up. Okay, so help him as long as he needs. Help him as long as he needs. I want you to write down every single sentence with answer. I will check it within few minutes. Help him as long as he needs. Needs, present tense. That means
As help him as long as you can.
Help him as long as you can. Okay, that will also work. Saad. Is Saad from your class? Yes. Last day he was here. Somebody solve last one. I gave him as long as.
He needed.
I gave him as long as he needed. Why we will use here needed?
Because the first clause is in past form.
First clause will be
Past
followed by second clause. That means same tense. If first clause
Yes,
is in
sir.
past tense, second clause will be in past tense. Can I change the slide right now?
As long as you thought.
I gave him as long as you thought. Okay, that will also work. It has some sense. Next rule. He looks like Shanto. Where is Shanto? He's not here. It's really a fun. Okay, I don't know, but he looks like Shanto. I think in his old days, he'll be just like this. Rafid Raihan. Tausif is missing today, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is rule number. Who is just pressing the dip tube ball? Somebody is on the washroom or just beside this place. Please mute yourself. When you are in washroom, don't just turn your speaker on. It's really bad. Am I right? Okay, I just forgot.
Yes.
It's a recorded class. Okay, let it go. So some dedicated student has entered the classroom. That's why I'm just asking. He is going to the washroom, but still he's so dedicated that he's pressing the tube while just attending the class at the same time. How much dedicated he is. That's really cool. So this is another rule you can see, guys. This is the rule of though, although, since, as, because, if. This is a rule. You need to focus on the tense, because whatever you will find in the first clause, you need to place their same tense. That means though he's poor, he's honest. And whenever you will find this kind of sentence, then you must place there some opposite sentence, opposite meaning. Though he's poor, he's honest. We know that actually who are poor, they lead a very poor life, or they lead a very miserable life. They need to work hard. Sometimes they cannot manage their food, livelihood. So sometimes they can be just enroll themselves in different kind of illegal activities. But when we learn that, when we just listen that he's poor but he's honest, it's just like the opposite word. He's supposed not to be like the honest because he's poor, but he's honest. Though he's poor, he's honest. He's not a thief. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything illegal. So that's a positive thing. So whenever you will find though, although, place the opposite clause as a opposite meaning. You cannot write down though he is a poor, he is very rich. You cannot write it down. Though he is poor, he is a thief. You cannot write it down. He is cruel. You cannot write it down. It will not work. Since he is poor, same rule. Use the same structure. So what will be the answer? Since he is poor?
He is honest.
No, you cannot place there this kind of word. So whenever you are using since, then it is showing kind of reason. There is a reason, okay? That means you need to place the cause and effect. But the first one, you are not allowed to find there, or you are not allowed to apply there the rule of cause and effect. The second one, it's a reflection of cause and effect. Since he is poor, he cannot buy the gift. Since he is poor, he cannot lead a happy life. Since he is poor, he cannot manage his 3 times meal. So here it is called cause and effect. So what is the effect? He cannot buy the food. And what is the reason? The cause is she's poor or he is poor. Got it? So if you find any kind of sentence starts with since as when, you need to think that second clause will be followed by cause and effect. First one is cause and effect is what is the result. That means result. Since he is poor, he cannot buy a gift. Is that clear? Does this make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But the first sentence, the very first sentence is contradictory. First one is second one. We have used some opposite type of meaning. It's called contradictory. Next one, he has to work hard because you can see this is another example of cause and effect. He has to work hard because what is the reason? Who can solve this? He has to work hard because
He has to
anybody can
make a
check.
good.
He has to work hard because he wants to make a good result. Okay. He has to work hard. তাকে কঠোর পরিশ্রম করতে হয় কেননা সে ভালো রেজাল্ট করতে চায়। He has to work hard because he want to shine in light. He has to work hard because he want to do well in the exam. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So here is the formation. Below you see formation, that means structure. Given clause with though, although, since, as, because, if plus relevant sentence. Relevant sentence, that means অর্থবোধক বাক্য দিতে হবে। But সব ধরনের অর্থবোধক বাক্য ওখানে প্লেস করলে হবে না। So first one is contradictory, second one is cause and effect, third one is also cause and effect. Is that done? I think there is a memorizing task for second paper. Am I right, Zubair? Zubair, can you hear me? Am I audible, everyone? Talk to me. Hello. I don't know what happened. For a time being, I was disconnected. I think it's the network issues. Okay, so have you finished writing the sentence? That means formation words. Have you completed the task?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was just asking Zubair, what is the home task? That means there was a paragraph last week. I gave it to you as homework. What it is? For first paper, I can recollect it's environment pollution, and for second paper, is it? Have you written this? Anyone can help me? Day laborer, anything else?
No, sir.
Traffic jam, load shedding. Okay, so you must write down the homework, okay? Rule number 11, you can see on the screen. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
So use of in spite of or despite. In spite of his poverty, he is honest. So here is the formation in spite of, despite plus possessive plus noun plus relevant opposite meaning sentence. Opposite meaning sentence. That means you cannot use their positive thing. You have to use the opposite meaning sentence. In spite of his poverty, he is honest. Actually, though he is poor, it's not like that every poor person is really honest. But here you can see, in spite of his poverty, he is honest. Despite his good qualities, somebody solve this. So who will solve this? Despite his good qualification, sorry, despite his good qualification,
He smokes.
no, it's
He
not.
cannot make a good result.
No, already he has the qualifications. That means he has the result. Despite his good qualifications, he didn't get a good job. Okay, qualification, that means you are already qualified. So despite his good qualifications, he didn't get a good job. Please write down. Despite his good qualifications, he didn't find a good job. Next one, dash despite his innocence. Who can solve second one, dash despite his innocence? He was punished despite his innocence. He was punished despite his innocence. Or he has been declared guilty despite his innocence. He has been declared guilty despite his innocence. And the last one, in spite of trying hard,
He cannot shine it.
okay, he cannot shine in light. Actually, most of the time, this kind of sentence appears just like the past tense. Okay, because already he has tried hard. So what is the consequence? What is the result? In spite of trying hard, he didn't get a good result. In spite of trying hard, he couldn't shine in life. So try to use or apply this kind of sentence, write down this kind of sentence in past tense, okay? So is that done?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Give me a minute, I want to take a screenshot, boys. Uday, would you remove this kind of picture? Last day, I have already warned you, don't use this kind of picture for your cover photo. That means for Zoom class. As you are in the classroom. You are not in the midst of only friends. Your teacher is here. So you should not use this kind of picture. I have seen this. There is Allah, there is written Allah, but also this is a picture of bike riding. So I think you should remove this. Okay. I'm taking a screenshot. Boys, get ready. So this is really not a good thing because only 11 and 12 students you're attending the class. And not only on my class, most of the time, most classes, every teacher has complained that the students of class 10, that means especially boys, they are absent. So is that done? Can I change the slide? Somebody said
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Rule number 12, instead of or in lieu of. Instead of history book, he took, or instead of history, he took logic. Instead of physics, he took English. Instead of doing the work, he did another thing. So instead of that means poriborte. He bought a pen instead of or in lieu of a pencil. He bought a pen in lieu of a pencil. Please write down. He ate fish instead of meat. He ate fish instead of meat. This is rule number 12. If you are done, then let me know. Today I need the feedback. Now I will give you some activity and you need to solve this. Can I change the slide, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm changing the slide. If you have any problem, you can share with me.
No, sir, you can.
Al Mahmoud, are you learning grammar? Al
Yes, sir.
Mahmoud. Okay, got it. So let's do some activity right now. Please start writing. Can you see my whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Solve these sentences. I'm writing on the board. We don't have enough time. So complete the task as fast as you can.